Kia ora. New Zealand is leading the charge behind the scenes to ensure that if the royal baby is a girl, she can ascend the throne. Prince William and his wife Catherine have made an early announcement that they're expecting a baby. Now New Zealand's politicians have work to do to ensure that either way the baby can one day rule Britain and the Commonwealth. Commonwealth realms agreed to change succession laws last year, and New Zealand is coordinating their implementation. The Reserve Bank of Australia has just announced it has cut official interest rates to 3% over fears that Australia's economy is deteriorating. The Australian is reporting the Central Bank's board has cut the cash rate by 25 basis points in an attempt to kickstart economic activity outside the mining sector as the resource boom begins to peter out. MP Brendon Horan has been expelled from New Zealand First after leader Winston Peters announced he has no confidence in him. Mr Peters has been looking at allegations that Mr Horan misappropriated family money. However, political editor Barry Soper says even though Mr Horan will be expelled, he can stay on in Parliament for the next 2 years because he's been elected to be there. Former Governor-General Anand Sachchinan has been tasked with making sure information on a proposed vulnerable children's database is kept secure. Social Development Minister Paula Bennett has appointed him to lead an expert advisory group in information security. It'll oversee the creation of the new Vulnerable Kids Information System that was recommended in the White Paper on child abuse. Cabinet ministers are keeping their own counsel when it comes to the David Bain compensation application. The government is getting another legal opinion on the Binney report, which is understood to recommend compensation be paid to Mr Bain. Parliament's next Speaker is likely to be Primary Industries Minister David Carter. The current Speaker, Lockwood Smith, will be standing down early next year to take up the post of High Commissioner in London, although that's yet to be announced. It's for the Prime Minister to decide who will be the next Speaker, and David Carter has confirmed he's been in talks with Mr Key. In reality, the House has to approve the election of Speaker, though. United States and European nations have expressed their discontent to Israel over its decision to plan 3,000 more settler homes in the West Bank and East Jerusalem. 5 EU nations protested Israel's moves by summoning the Israeli ambassadors in their capitals. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu rejected the criticism. His office issued a statement saying Israel will continue to stand by its vital interests, even in the face of international pressure. A US official says Syria has begun mixing chemicals that can be used to make the deadly sarin gas. CNN earlier reported that Washington believed that the Assad regime is continuing the feasibility of using sarin in a limited chemical strike against opposition soldiers. US officials have stressed they did not believe that Assad has made a final decision on mounting such a strike. However, Secretary of State Hillary Clinton has warned the Syrian deployment would cross a red line. That's it from our Rema News team. You can catch our hourly headlines on Shine TV from 6:30 to 9:30 every weeknight.